Hi, I'm Chad Cooper, and I live in Boca Raton, Florida, and I am a speaker, author, and cognitive life coach teaching people how to create legendary lifestyles.
Okay. All right, 3. Oh, yeah!
Day one, I landed and immediately invited anybody who wanted to go hiking to join me up the gondola. That was really one of the better choices that I've made to kick this off, because I got to spend time with me, got to spend time with what that whole area, what the New Zealand vibe and energy was about. And then we went on the river jet boat races. To be able to see the power, I think it was like 800 horsepower, basically it's a NASCAR on the water, to see how close that they came just shows the commitment to adventure, the commitment to passion, but also their level of safety that's part of it. But the smiles, the environment, the surrounding, and then the walks through the woods they were epic. They were absolutely something that everybody should take the time to come see that land. It was very unique and world class. The Random Acts of Kindness Challenge, I was really looking at that because of my background and working for the world's best known coaching organization in my role that was there. Initially, I really wasn't excited about that because I just felt that there's always a competition, and I wasn't in the competitive mode. And so it worked out really well that we could have fun, we could spend time connecting, and they found a very unique way of getting the points. And it was about serving each other, where I was kind of thinking, oh, well, this is, has to be about serving other people, not within the group. But they created a unique perspective on that opened me to, oh, I guess we can do both. We can serve others that are within the group. So we had a great time with that. I think eventually wherever we landed up, we felt that it was the right group and the right energy, and it allowed me to really be able to spend more time throughout the trip with those people, and I just loved who they were. I loved how they showed up. Like, look, we're just going to do this no matter who shows up. And it reminded me of the rule I created. Was how many people need to show up, or how many people need to buy my book before I feel like I'm a successful author? And the answer was just one.
Nearly every high performer who wants a lifestyle that is legendary has a coach working with them behind the scenes, even if they're not talking about it. Ben Smith, Edmund Hillary, Richie McCaw, Michael Phelps didn't give up their coaches when they got to the top of their game. Every high-performing athlete, politician, and CEO has someone working with them behind the scenes. In my work, I help my clients, I help high performers get past the what and the how and dig deeper to get to their why. Find out, why does it really matter? For high performers, excelling is what they do. It's their normal. So it can be really difficult to admit that there's still work to do, stuff to figure out, or that the answers we seek might be right under our noses.
All in all, fantastic experience. And I think it's just the catalyst. I really believe it's just the spark that's going to ignite the foundation and the message for people to have the courage to step up. And if just one person did that, but I believe at least one person did that in multiple countries that day, and you just can't help but be super excited about that. So I knew nothing about the Waitaha tribal nation, and the immediate welcoming of their people. Immediately, I felt like I was connecting with somebody like the Dalai Lama. And if you've ever had the opportunity just to see the Dalai Lama, he's a bit of a cheeky fellow. He's a bit of a comedian. From what I understand, he can be, he was a handful growing up because he's always kind of doing some practical jokes. But he will say things that you just go, wow, that's very unconventional. Wow, that really breaks societal norms. And that's what I experienced as soon as we walked onto the Waitaha Maori, is immediate, everything you know is just simply empty your cup and try something new on. And so I did. I went into it with no expectation. I went into it with seeing Papa just bubbly, giddy, happy.
And then we get a ghost of the colonial empire closing down on these wonderful things that came in.
And I owe him a debt of gratitude, because as simple as there's no rules, just hurt no one, I said, maybe I should try that on. What if I were to live my life, truly live my life that way? And it impacted my son. And to see that you can provide that just by making the decision, just by making that choice. And to have Papa in my life to be able to present that opportunity, but my decision to own it, to capture it, was remarkable. This trip has been remarkable. So my work is really about helping people understand two primary things. One is your language that you choose is critically important to the path that you unfold in your life. Our language and how that shows up heavily influences how you maximize your time. So if you have limp language, if you have neutral language, it's good. Life doesn't reward equally. So if you look at the Olympics as an example, most people couldn't tell you who came in second place after Michael Phelps. Second fastest in the world, silver medal. Doesn't matter. For most people, doesn't matter. They couldn't tell you who that is. And so if you want exceptional, you have to be willing to put in legendary effort. The second is you're given 168 hours, no more, no less. It is 1 week worth of time. These are very fragile. I'm just using 3 fingers on the back side to hold. So all we're going to do is turn that up. So do you fill your calendar with have-to-dos? Do you fill your calendar with how can I serve myself? How can I meet my needs? Or do you balance your calendar with being a servant leader and taking time to be self-serving? And so my mission now is to be able to help create more thought leaders, in that their commitment is to better themselves, but also make, as a part of that, is a commitment to start bettering other people.
No to avagare, no to avagare,